What's up, friends, foes, and subbies? I don't know how long it's been, but I'm here real quick just to let you know your girl been going through it. I've been going through it, and I decided to come on, and I hate to do this. I swear to you. I don't like to come on here. I'm not trying to play victim or anything like that. I'm the type of person that feels like if I'm going through something and it will help somebody else, I'm gonna talk about it. So that's what I'm doing. I literally had to put on some lipstick because I look like shit, and I figured just do that, just to look a little bit okay. I don't put on no foundation or anything like that, so deal with it. All right, ladies, fellas, please don't ever compare yourself to the other person. Don't ever compare yourself to the other person. Somebody decides that they're going to creep with somebody else. You're dealing with somebody exclusively, and they decide to creep with somebody else. Do not ever look at that person visually and think that you're not better than them. Don't ever look at that person monetarily and think that you have less money than them. Do not do that to yourself. Do not do it, okay? What you need to do is focus on yourself. Focus on you. Focus on the things that you know that you are capable of doing, your talents, and let them just flow. I know, although I do suffer from narcissistic abuse, and I'm trying to be a survivor of it. Unfortunately for me, I attract a lot of them into my life. I don't trust a lot of people. I don't let a lot of people into my life. But when I do and they show me who they are, it makes me doubt the world even more. I made a post the other day, and I see a couple of people saying, "Oh, you shouldn't feel that way. You shouldn't not want to love because somebody else hurt you or whatnot." It's true. Love is out there. Everybody has somebody for them. Even the most unattractive person you think nobody would want, somebody wants them. You ever look at somebody and be like, damn, how are they in a relationship and I'm not? Don't do that. Do not do that. It's not about looks. It really isn't. And I will tell you this real quick. There was a time that I was dealing with someone that was a good individual, not so much super attractive, but somebody else that was attractive was coming for me. And that attractive person didn't have anything that I wanted. Your physical meant nothing, and there was no comparison between you and a person that wasn't as attractive. So you guys, stop looking at looks. Don't ever look at the other woman or the other man and think that they look better than you. Honey, focus on you. Whatever it is that person that you're dealing with chose to do and step out and deal with somebody else, let it be that. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. And I'm going to tell you this right now. The only reason why I'm talking about this is because I know that somebody else is going through this right now. You sitting here trying to find a person's Instagram, Facebook, trying to look at this person, and then when you see them, you find them, you're like, damn, they look better than me. They got more money than me. I bet they sex better than me. Don't do that to yourself. Don't punish yourself. What you need to do is step your game up. Whatever it is that you know that you don't like about yourself, fix it. Whatever it is that you know that needs to be fixed, fix it. Period. And I'm only doing this, and the only reason why I do shit like this is when I'm going through stuff. You guys ever notice I just pop up to give you a message because I'm going through something? Yeah. Don't ever compare yourself to the other person. Ever. Because guess what? You might look good to somebody and you might be hideous to another. Your flaws might be beautiful to one person and ugly to another. If somebody is in your life and they want to be with just you, just be grateful for that. It's rare to find somebody that's just going to want to be only for you. Me personally, relationships I don't think will work. It just don't. It just don't. But anyways, I'm not trying to make anyone feel as if love doesn't exist. It does. You just have to heal yourself before you find it. That's it. And if anybody that you're dealing with doesn't give a fuck if you go to sleep upset or hurt or sad, fuck them. If anybody that you deal with does not listen to you and take in whatever it is that's bothering you and they talk to you, fuck them. They don't give a fuck about you. Words don't mean shit. Actions do. It's not about words. It's their actions. They don't give a fuck about you. You'll know by their actions. Love yourself first. Fuck somebody else loving you. Are you loving yourself first? Are you loving yourself more than somebody else loves you? If not, you don't fucking know what love is. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been told so many times that somebody's loved me, but they constantly hurt me. Is that love? I don't think so. See, now, you'll sit here, be in a relationship with somebody, even if it's just a friendship where you're fucking someone, and they choose to go outside of that and fuck somebody else. What you're gonna do? You're gonna look at the other person that they're fucking and compare yourself to. Don't do that. Don't compare yourself to anybody. You're incomparable, if that even makes sense. Nobody can compare to you. You are you. Nobody on this earth can be you because you are you. There's only one of you. Only one. Only one. Never allow anybody to have that power over you to feel less than what you actually are. You are not to be fucked with. You are not. And I'll tell you this. I remember one time, I chose somebody that looked better aesthetically, physically, over somebody that didn't. And that person that looked better physically wasn't shit. And the person that I put aside was the perfect person. Now married and happy. Don't fuck up a good thing over looks. Don't fuck a good thing up over your desire. Don't do that. And remember, that person is not you. You may not have the money, you may not have the looks that they have, but they don't have what you have. Be grateful. Be blessed. I'm sitting here just venting to you because that's what I do. And I want you all to know that if something doesn't work out, that doesn't mean that your life is over. There's been plenty of times, and I have a friend, I'm gonna just give you a sweet story like I did the last video about my single mother friend that was married and she didn't have a job and she was struggling. Now she has a husband and she's happy and she's, just had a new baby in the house. I have a friend that had children by multiple men. She has a lot, at least 6 children. She found the man that married her, loves her, and had 2 extra children with her, and she's living the life right now. So you guys, don't give up on life. Don't give up on love over somebody that fucked you over and doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. Don't do that. And I'm not going to do that either. I understand that I have, unfortunately, I don't know if I have to like go bathe in some sage smoke, if I need to smoke some sage, if I need to eat it. But whatever my father did to the ancestors, or his father, my great grandfather, whatever, I'm dealing with it. And it's a terrible feeling. It's a terrible feeling to continue to be fucked over by people that you trust and you love. But understand that there's always somebody out there that is waiting to love you the way that you need to be loved. There's somebody out there that wants to only be with you and nobody else, that doesn't fantasize about anybody else while having sex with you, having their eyes shut, thinking about somebody else while they're fucking you, only for them to fucking nut. That's the worst feeling ever. But hey, trust your gut. If you know that you're dealing with somebody like that, exit stage fucking left. There's somebody out there that wants you. You deserve better. Okay? Flaws and all, baby. There's gonna be somebody out there that enjoys everything about you. Fuck a bitch that you think looks better than you, bitch. No. The bitch don't. Fuck a nigga that you think looks better than you or has more than you. They don't. Okay? I'm only here right now to give you all this message. Never compare yourself to anybody else. Before I go, let me give you one more story. This one is important. Okay? Once I was working at a spot. At this spot I was working, it was like, I was working at an apartment complex. It was an apartment complex for the rich. Okay? And somebody that I went to school with walked in with her man, and he was just getting her an apartment just for her to have fun in. And I thought to myself, as I was in my uniform with my bow tie looking like a slave, damn, I'm serving somebody that I went to school with, and she's about to get a place here as an extra place. It's not like an apartment, it's just an extra apartment. And I just kept thinking to myself, damn, I wish I was in her shoes, right? As I'm getting paid chump change. So anyway, long story short, this dude purchased her a store. She had her own business going. She was doing great. I was so happy for her. I'm like, damn, girl, you doing it. You're doing it. Years later, I'm not going to lie to you guys, years later, this same person that I put above myself and felt like she was above me, and I was so much lower. I walk into a store, and she rang me up at the register. Somebody that had it all ended up ringing me up at a register. Never compare yourself to anyone. Period. Ever. Don't do it. And I'm not just speaking to the women, I'm speaking to you men as well. Never compare yourself to anybody else. Never wish to be in somebody else's shoes. Be grateful for what you have. You are blessed. You are special. You are so special. Take that. FYI, my laptop is gone. I'm hurt right now. I could cry because I have edited so much I have done so much work that I was ready to release, and I lost it all because my laptop burned the fuck out. I don't want to talk about it because I literally will cry, because I worked a lot, collected information for months, only for me to lose it all on a laptop. I dropped the laptop off yesterday. They told me it was burnt out. MacBook, if anybody knows anything about MacBooks, they told me even my hard drive was fucking burnt out. Hurt. So what I'm gonna do, probably, I'm gonna try to, if I gotta sell some art, I'm gonna get me another laptop and I'm gonna get back on my business. Right now, I just felt like coming on here to let you guys know, never compare yourself to the other motherfucker. They ain't better than you. And if they are, elevate. Fix whatever it is that you don't like about yourself. Elevate. No comparison. Never. All right? Be happy with you. There's only one of you. Only one. And I will say this. Lastly. Listen. Seek therapy. Seek it. Because you might think that having a friend that you talk to and you tell them how you feel is enough. It's not. They get tired of hearing you fucking complain. They get tired of hearing the same fucking stories. Seek a therapist. That's what they do. That's what they're paid to do. They'll listen and they'll give you advice that you need. Take it. And it's real funny because I'm being hypocritical because I don't even have one, but I'm about to get one. Because I'm at this point in my life where I allowed somebody to take me to a whole nother level. And I value my life more than that. They don't give a fuck about you. You need to give a fuck about yourself. Save yourself. They ain't here to save you. They're here to fucking tear you the fuck down. The devil sends them. Trust and believe. The devil will send a motherfucker in disguise to destroy you. Wake the fuck up.